Oh, good morning. Thanks for joining us on another CU Facebook Live. With everything going on right now, a lot of people are thinking spring, time to get out and dig in your yard, all those lawn projects, landscaping. We want to remind you of a free service that's offered by city utilities and other utility companies to help you with safety and just doing the right thing in your yard when you're getting ready to dig. Jerry Baker from our damage prevention area is here with us to talk about Missouri One Call 811, as some of you may know it. And Jerry, April is Safe Digging Month, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Typically, April brings a huge amount of outdoor work, as you said, and which often includes digging. And whether your project at your house is a small project or a huge home improvement that involves digging, we've set aside the April as a National Safe Digging Month as a way to remind us that hey, call before you dig.
There's a lot of people that have an idea that digging is digging a big hole in your yard, or it's actually just moving dirt, isn't it?
Any time in which earth is or rock is moved in or around the ground is that's the time that you need to call 811. Driving a stake or whatever you want to plant, your trees or bushes. Typically, this is the time that you would call 811.
And this isn't just something we've dreamed up and others have either. This is actually a state law, isn't it?
State Statute 319 mandates this, and it is a law for anyone who is digging, whether you be a facility owner or a homeowner. Anyone that's doing any type of digging is required by law 319 to call 811.
Now, it's a free service. You know, the utilities all take care of that and everything to help protect their services and also protect you as a homeowner or a contractor from damage or costly repairs and things like that. But when do you need to call this 811 or Missouri or One Dig Safely and let people know that you are going to be doing some excavation?
So when you plan your project, what you want to do is you want to plan ahead and call 3 days before you want to actually start your project. The day you call, it doesn't count, but the next day, the two next business days, today being Thursday, you call today, it doesn't count. Friday and Monday would give the utilities time to respond to your request and locate your facilities that are in and around your project. So you'd want to do that 3 days before, and then within the next 10 days you'd want to start your project.
Who needs to make that call? Is it the homeowner? Is it the contractor, the landscape service? Who needs to make that call?
The person who is actually doing the work. If the homeowner's going to put up the fence, then the homeowner would be required to call the 811. If they hire a contractor, then the contractor is the one required to call.
Now, we're talking about it from our perspective as a utility, electric, gas, and water, but there's other utility services under there that people may not think of, aren't there?
There is. Nationally, they set up a code, a color code, and what will happen is once you call this call before you dig, the 811, they will come out and respond and locate their facilities. Now, City Utilities has gas, water, electric. Also, we have some transmission as far as our gas. However, we do have fiber optics, and we will paint it, and telecommunications is going to be orange, gas is going to be yellow, electric is going to be red, and blue is going to be water. Typically is what you'll see in and around your house.
Now, you said we'll come out and paint that. We'll actually have a contract service do that. But once those paint marks are done and those flags are put in your yard, it's important to leave those, isn't it?
It is. It's important to respect the marks. So what will typically happen, the contract locator for us will come out and locate that and put flags in the locate marks themselves. And at this time, when the grass is growing and other things happen, we ask you to respect the marks and leave them as long as you can until your project is complete.
Now, there are a couple of safety tips. You know, some people think of digging as with a shovel. Some people think of digging with, they rent a backhoe or something. But they need to remember that anytime you're moving the dirt, excavating that soil, that's considered digging. But is there a time to do a specific, like, hand type of digging or anything?
There is. If you're doing excavation in and around the facility, locate marks themselves, there is what we call a tolerance zone, which is 24 inches either side of the facility. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to stop using all your backhoes and your mechanized equipment and start and go to hand tools and dig in and around the facility itself with hand tools, so you can do it prudent and careful manner.
Okay. And if you don't understand those marks, what should someone do?
You know, you always can call 863-9000, which is our number here at the utility, and we'll be more than happy to give you an instruction on what the locates mean.
Okay. And you're with damage prevention. Is that the
I am
department
with
they
damage,
should?
damage prevention, and there's a number of us in our department, and someone is usually here to give you that advice, education, whatever you need, and to help you understand what you have.
Jerry, what's the best way to get in contact with 811 or the Missouri One Call system?
Well, you can do it three ways. You can call 1-800-DIG-RIGHT, 811, or you can get on and call mo1call.com. Either way, you're going to get there, and they'll come out and help you through the process.
Okay. Can you do this online?
You sure can. You can get online and call MissouriOneCall.com, and it'll take you right to the service.
Okay, very, very good. And if you're wondering, you need some more information on this, there'll be some information out at the Safe and Sound that's going to be on April 13th. I think we have an opportunity to win a Yeti cooler that's donated by the Missouri One Call system. So if you want to do that, if you're out at Safe and Sound that day, please drop by and see us. But Jerry, is there anything you want to add? Talk about more about this free service that we...
Just simply that this is a free service that comes to if you're an excavator or a homeowner, either way, it's a free service, and it will not cost you a thing. And all we do is ask you to dig careful.
So whether you're planting a tree, a rose bush, putting a stake in,
Yep.
3 days before you dig, you want to call 811, Missouri One Call, get that work order in, we'll come out and locate everything.
Yep.
And then you're good to do your work along those tolerance lines.
Yep. Call before you dig, and wait the required amount of time, and respect the marks, and then dig in a careful and prudent manner.
Very good. Jerry, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.